Deep Agent has dropped its biggest power up yet, and I mean game changing. Imagine checking in and finding an entirely new control center, the X panel. It's not just a facelift, it's an all in one, no code SaaS generator. Picture this: an AI engineer that doesn't simply offer ideas, but actually creates client ready apps, prepares research briefs as you sleep, opens e commerce funnels, kicks off outreach efforts, and links every major language model into one slick, unified cockpit. This update isn't just cosmetic, it rewires the experience from the ground up. From the minute Xtab loads, you feel it. Better routing, faster replies, and zero wasted motion. Rate limits? Handled. Hashtag strategy? Localized across time zones. And today, the AI just gets it. Like when you tell it. Reply to all mentions in my voice, keep it polite, ignore the trolls. Boom. Done. Someone gets hostile? It launches a help bot in real time. It even uses your own FAQs, adds emojis when they fit the tone, and creates a clean audit trail so you can always see which tweet got which reply. But here's the kicker. Turn a switch and that same engine becomes your engagement sniper. It looks at the previous 10 posts from creators you like, makes 2 hot takes every few hours, pins the correct hashtags, and schedules them like clockwork. You choose the rhythm, once a day, once an hour, or full speed beast mode every minute. Your profile stays warm all the time. Another agent follows popular discussions that are in your niche, leaves smart, useful comments, and slowly leads people back to your page. It even takes your preliminary drafts, rewrites them to make them clearer and more powerful, puts them in line, and keeps the content wheel moving without you having to do anything. But it doesn't just know how to be social. Deep Agent has changed for the better. It can now copy the voice of any public figure you like. Want to think like Naval? You can ask it to look at his timeline and break down the tone, changes in sentiment, and common phrases. Within seconds, a virtual version of him appears in a private chat box, ready to brainstorm with you at 3 a.m. and provide comments as snappy as the real thing. Meanwhile, micro agents are replying to your fans, clarifying complex issues, and keeping engagement high by looping conversations back into circulation. Everything runs safely through proper OAU hooks, obeying rate limitations and reporting interactions into your analytics like a real pro. But honestly, this is only the beginning. The actual showstopper? The one prompt SaaS builder. Just write, build me a CRM, and within moments, agents whip up everything. Database structure, relational tables, foreign keys, all of it. One handles user auth, another creates the front end in React, and a third is already testing everything in the background. By the time you get the staging URL, it's ready to send. Want page level permissions and personalized notes? Done. It turns into a Notion-style workplace with access control embedded in. No migrations, no downtime, no broken records. In just one command, Deep Agent can now whip up vendor accounts, product catalogs, checkout flows, livestock tracking, and even role-based access gates all at once. Want to launch a full-blown HR portal? No problem. It builds employee profiles, time-off request systems, approval workflows, and detailed dashboards, all tied into secure endpoints that would have taken an entire dev team weeks to scope out. But here, it's built for creators who want apps, not back-end headaches. And the magic? It's all one click away inside the trial version. I put it to the test, asked for a personalized fitness planner. The agent responded with follow-up questions, crafted avatars for different body types, built an interface with bright illustrations where users picked their goals, and then generated daily workout cards, complete with images, sets, reps, and simple cues anyone could follow. Within minutes, it bundled the site and handed me a public link. Just like that, ready to launch. You could use it as a lead magnet, monetize with subscriptions, or even offer it as a white label tool to influencers who have zero time or coding skills but want something tailored for their brand. And that's just scratching the surface. There's a growing blueprint shelf. Think pre-built project starters, resume screeners, contract reviewers, language tutors, classic car databases, tennis match companions. Basically, if someone in the community tried it, you can now launch your version with a few tweaks. Just pick a blueprint, hit run, and out comes a working product powered by a real backend database. Now let's talk research. It used to be a grind, digging through content, filtering noise, and trying to synthesize insights. Now, that's agent territory. I gave Deep Agent a noisy AI blog and told it, grab 21 recent posts, find the 10 worth reading, and give me the highlights. Within seconds, it built a pipeline. It scraped, analyzed, summarized, and returned a clean, polished brief ready to drop into a newsletter or tweet thread. And because it's modular, you can schedule that pipeline to run every hour, daily, weekly, whatever fits your rhythm. Plus, you can chain steps so the same data can update your LinkedIn, populate a dashboard, and feed long term trend reports all automatically. The e commerce and outreach agents are equally stacked. There's a Shopify routine that reads a comma separated product list, spins up a full store via API, and syncs inventory in real time as new items come in. Then there's the sales outreach agent. It scoops up lead lists, researches prospects, writes personalized cold emails, and sends them straight through Gmail. And there's more. A micro agent that combs through your YouTube analytics, identifies content gaps, and feeds you topic ideas before your competitors even know what's trending. A Market Pulse Duo scans news feeds, checks sentiment, and drops a morning brief into your inbox. Every piece of the machine runs on one unified scheduler. So your blog posts, job scouts, sales reports, they all run on one timeline, not 5 apps stitched together. And what powers it all under the hood? A freshly upgraded Chat ALM, now a true language model switchboard. Ask a question and Deep Agent automatically picks the best model, whether it's GPT-4, Claude, your private fine-tuned model, or a cutting-edge checkpoint that just dropped. You never feel the handoff. It's seamless, contextual, and deeply integrated. Your custom chatbots, agents, and workflows all live in the same grid, sharing tokens, memory, and context like a hive mind for productivity. And here's the kicker. It still starts at just $10 a month. That's cheaper than 2 lattes in most cities, and it unlocks Chat ALM, the AI engineer canvas, and unlimited experiments. Behind the scenes, the core principle of Deep Agent hasn't shifted. It's still just one prompt, endless execution. But now, when you make a request, something astonishing happens. The platform automatically separates your idea into modular jobs, routes each one to a specialized agent, and stitches the results together with built-in unit tests. Database schema changes, they flow through seamless migrations, so updating your data model seems as straightforward as editing a landing page headline. Security middleware now drops in automatically. Private routes, already protected behind token-based access. The front end, pre-wired. The React shell understands how to talk to every API before you ever open the dev console. And best of all, it provides an admin panel by default, so your non-technical teammates can control settings, see data, and get things done without ever touching a line of code. Even your engagement automations got smarter. They now alternate phrase to prevent spam flags and follow platform rate constraints, all while keeping tone. If you're studying brand mentions, Deep Agent feeds tweets through sentiment classifiers that can recognize sarcasm, flag trolling, and isolate constructive criticism, so you stay in control of your brand's voice with nuance. Content scheduling is now strategy-driven, not guessing. Posts queue up aligned with peak engagement windows, automatically drawn from platform insights, no more peering at clocks or wondering when to hit publish. If you followed earlier walkthroughs, you'll feel it too. This version of Deep Agent crosses the boundary. We've gone from clever automations to totally autonomous systems that deploy the moment you click enter. A solitary freelancer may now manage dozens of client accounts, each with its own engagement loop, customer service bot, and analytics dashboard. A startup can prototype its entire SaaS idea in a single afternoon. Instead of spending months establishing a backend team, firms are now aiming Deep Agent at their internal knowledge base, setting up HR portals, research hubs, and competitive intelligence dashboards, knowing that every deployment is backed by automated tests and solid code. That's the scale we've reached. No ceiling, no bottlenecks, just imagination transformed into product.